Welcome everybody to your pick a card reading. What does your soulmate look like? What your soulmate looks like is just one of the many things we're going to take a deep look at. We're going to look at when you will meet, how you will meet. We're going to look at their physical appearance. We're going to look at their love language, and we're going to have a look at their personality. So this is quite a long, involved, detailed reading for anybody who really wants to get all the juicy details about their soulmate coming in. So, without further ado, let's get going. Welcome, group number one. We are going to have a real deep dive into see who your soulmate is that is coming in. So, and what they look like, and when they're coming in, and how will you meet. So let's take a look and see first what we can get from the tarot. Just a few things about this person, and if we can get a feel about their looks as well, and the timeline. So I can see that your soulmate is probably going to come in within the next 6 weeks to 6 months. I think this person that is coming in is a very level-headed, very focused, structured person. I would imagine they probably work in something to do with the law. They believe in justice. They believe in doing the right thing. They're a very honorable person. I don't think this person is going to fool around on you or mess you around. I think they're going to state exactly how they feel, and they have a very nice way of putting across how they feel and what they want to do, and what they expect. And they really have they're like undercurrent. The undercurrent core of their being is about fairness and balance. So I think even in your relationship, they're always going to make sure that everything is balanced, that you're feeling good, that you're feeling stable, protected, content. And if there's any disagreement in the relationship, I think they're going to be very willing to sit down. Now, let's be calm about this. Let's talk about it. You put your side forward. They'll put their side forward. They've waited a long time for this relationship because they know what they want, and they're not a person that will just go into any relation just for the fun of it. They know what they want, and they know what they have to give. I think this person will be probably quite older than you, a good few years older than you, I would say, and they're very well established. I think they've got like, there's something kind about them. I think just feeling that they're very kind, they're very considerate. We are now going to take a look at our oracle cards, my enlightened oracle cards, just to get more about their physical appearance. And in terms of where you'll meet them, my feeling is that you're going to meet them, I think, by either by a body of water, because we've got the water here and the water there. So maybe if you're like taking a walk like near a river, a lake, the beach, or the sea, just taking, anywhere near, you go out for lunch or something like that, or maybe your first date will be something near even a fish pond. But there is definitely a body of water nearby. Definitely a body of water. Okay, so let's see if we can get some ideas about their physical appearance. So the first card we get is they'll probably have auburn hair. When I get auburn hair, it could be, like light brown with reddish tints in it. So they can have auburn hair. They've got green eyes, so that kind of, with the green eyes, if you can just think, it'll be anything on that spectrum from green to hazel eyes. What else we get? Okay, so they could also have blue eyes. So when we get blue and green together, you get many people who have eyes that are bluey green, and whatever they wear changes according to what they wear. Let's see what else we can get in terms of their physical appearance. Okay, so we've got black hair as well. So this person can either have auburn hair or black hair. Their hair could be curly. Take one more from here. And if it's a man, they'll probably have some kind of facial hair. They'll probably, they could have like beard, mustache, or they could just have that like, the morning, that rugged, not shaved look, that like kind of rugged kind of little bit of overgrowth look. So there we get a fair idea of their looks. I want to now take a look at their love language. So let's see what we can get in terms of how they are going to be in love. Okay, so let's see. The first card we get is two to tango. So what this tells me is that you guys are going to dance very well together. When you go dancing or you see there's like couples who are completely in sync and they have their own style and rhythm. So this is what you're going to have with this person. So if you don't love to dance, they are going to love to dance and they're going to bring this out in you. And even if you don't do something so, over the top with these bended backs and all that kind of thing, but you're going to have your own unique sweet style that without even meaning to, people are going to stare and say, oh, look how nice. You're going to cause people to stare. You're going to be very comfortable with this person. Comfortable silence. You can sit in the park, read your books, lie on the bed, on the couch, just chat. You're not even chatting, sorry, you're just going to be doing your own thing. When you're so comfortable with somebody, you just don't have to speak. This is what you're going to have with this person, with the soulmate coming in. Sofa time. So what sofa time is, they also like to spend time at home. They love coming home from work, coming home from the day's events. You're both getting comfy on the couch and just chatting. How was your day? What did you do? Who did you see? What did you eat? Just everyday things. They love spending time with you at home, just the two of you chatting. Okay, so this person definitely sees potential for this relationship. They're going to have this, I think very soon into the relationship, they're going to feel that this relationship has the potential to go the distance. They're going to really want something long-term and committed with you. Okay, they're really sweet this way. They like doing also very simple things together, like just going out to a cafe, having an ice cream, a milkshake, sitting on the sidewalk, watching the passers-by, holding hands. They like the small things. They think there is something special when you can just make simple things romantic and meaningful. I'm going to take one more card to see more about their love language. Okay, so there's a lot of chemistry in this relationship. I think your physical relationship will be great as well. You're going to have it's going to be quite a strong element to your relationship. There's a huge physical attraction in this relationship as well. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look to see about a little more about their personality, what we can get to know about their personality. Let's see what we have for you. Group number 1. Okay, so I think initially when you meet them, they're going to be quite shy. And usually when people are quite shy, it's when they really like you. So I think initially this person is going to get quite shy before they venture out and do this great kind of dancing moves. Okay, and I think they'll also be quite insecure. So for me, when your person is shy and insecure when you first meet, it's because they really like you. You know, they don't want to do anything that's going to be detrimental to the relationship and mess it up. They don't want to say anything or do anything to push you away, to upset you. They really want you to get to know them. So there might be this really, you can see them being very cautious in the beginning. This is because they like you. They really like you. Okay, so this person is a very compassionate person, and we saw that as well in the, I think I actually mentioned it, with the Six of Coins. They're very, very kind, and they're very, very compassionate. Now, for me, this is such a huge trait to have in a partner, because of course all relationships are going to go through ups and downs, but if your partner is kind and compassionate, and that will sit down, and that we saw that in the beginning, they're going to sit down, they're going to take the time to understand how you're feeling, they're going to take the time to understand what's on your mind, and not just like flare off the handle, or it's none of that kind of behavior. I think that's such a valuable trait to have in a partner. They're also very romantic. They're going to be very romantic, so you can expect the flowers, the chocolates, the surprise gifts. They're going to make an effort to keep the romance alive in the relationship. They're energetic, so we get that they're energetic. They like to go out, they like to dance, they like to do things. You know, they have really a nice balance, because we can see them wanting to stay at home, read books, chat on the couch, and then go out dancing and be energetic. So there's definitely a lovely balance to this person. And we saw that as well, again, with the Six of Pentacles. There is definitely a balance here. Okay, and they also have a serious side to them. So like I said to them, in the beginning, they probably work as a lawyer or something like that. There is something, you know, they can be serious. They're not just all about fun and dancing and going out and having milkshakes and, you know, and getting physical. There's a serious side to them. So they, you know, when serious issues come up, they literally don't shy away from it. They'll address it. They're not afraid to address the big, heavy subjects. They're not afraid of it at all. Okay, so I just want to take two more oracle cards. The first one is the romance angels, just to give us another hint about this person. Okay, so there's playfulness. So I think that's something that, you know, you'll bring into this relationship, and they'll have this side to them as well. So yes, they can be serious, but there's also this element of playfulness, and I think that will come up in quite a few things that you do together, which you know, I think that's what a relationship should be. There should be that balance. There should be that serious side, that fun side, you know, and underlying it all, you've got this kind, compassionate person. And the animal spirit energy that will kind of come through in this relationship is the spider spirit, which is make your dreams real. I think this person is going to come in, and for both of you, there is a lot of realization of dreams for both of you. So that looks really, really nice. Group number one, that's all I have for you. Please take care of yourselves. Welcome, group number two. Okay, we're going to start off with the tarot, just to give us a bird's eye view about this soulmate that is coming in. And then we are going to take a much deeper look with all the oracle cards to get a really good idea and feeling about this person. So this person that is coming in, the soulmate that's coming in for you, I think they were either in a serious relationship before they come in and meet you. They were either married or in a long-term relationship, and this relationship ended quite suddenly, and it probably didn't end so well. In terms of that, I think they went through a period where they were quite hurt by what transpired. and they took some time to really heal and get over it and move on from it. The good news is that I can tell you that they have moved on. They have done their healing. They've took the time that they needed to take to work through this relationship, and that I think it's really in their past. The soulmate that is coming through for you is really a mature man. This is a man who is, I think, really, as is in terms of emotion, and he's very well rounded. He's ready for a serious relationship. He knows what he wants. He's stable. He's balanced. Emotionally, he's very, very ready. And this man is also, I think, a very logical man. He's quite an interesting man because he's got really two sides to him. We've got the two kings. He's strongly emotionally based, and yet he's also very, very logical. He sees things very, very clearly. He's very practical. He's very organized. He's very determined. He knows what he wants. He's ready to go out and get it. I think I mentioned to you, he's going to be, I think, definitely older than you, and I would say quite between like 5 and 10 years older than you. This man is definitely he's a mature man. He's a quite a well-established man, and he's got a good balance to him in terms of his head and his heart. So in terms of when you're going to meet this person, I'm going to say that this person is going to come in around either between 5 to 7 weeks or 5 to 7 months. This person is going to come in for you, and I think this man is going to catch your eye in terms of his appearance because of his confidence. He's got a very confident, self-assured way about him. I think he's got a very distinguished look to him, like, a man who's like accomplished a lot, who's been there, done that, can handle the situation. And in terms of where you're going to meet him, my feeling is you're going to meet this man, I think, through somebody. I think you're going to there's going to be an introduction. There's going to be an introduction, so it could be somebody you know, or it could be at work, but it comes through somebody else. There's going to be an introduction. There is an introduction, and then this is how you will meet this person. And I think you're going to be quite taken aback by their presence. In terms of looks, I'm sure they could be very good looking, but they have such a solid presence, and that's what's going to be the first thing that catches you. They're like somebody who has arrived. They've like been there, done that. So let's take a look now at the I've got the Enlightened Tarot Oracle cards just to get a little further details in terms of their looks. Let's see what we can get. Okay, so they're very tall. This person is very tall, and I would say considerably taller than you. Let's see what else we've got. They've got blue eyes. Okay, and there is a possibility. So this person is either going to be really, really tall, or either your height or a little bit shorter than you. So there's two possibilities here, okay? There's two possibilities in terms of the height, right? They're going to have black hair, so their hair could be black or very, very dark. Let's see what else we can get. Okay, they might be bald or going bald, or as you know, a lot of men are just shaving their head for that, that like kind of, it's a whole look going on with the shaved hair. So they could have that look. Remember, this is not all cast in stone, guys. So, these are all just possibilities. Like here we get, two possibilities. Everything is a possibility. Nothing is cast in stone. Okay, so really we're getting that they can be any height whatsoever. Okay, any height whatsoever. They can be a little shorter than you, a little taller than you, a whole lot taller than you. So in terms of height, please be open to everything. When we get, I'm very seldom do I get all three options. It's just telling me height is of no importance here. Their eyes will probably be very important in terms of these like really deep blue, like brilliant blue eyes. And if they're not shaved, their hair is going to be very, very dark. Otherwise, they're going to have this balding shaved look. Right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at their love language, meaning how are they going to show their love in this relationship with you. Let's see what we can get. Some idea? Okay, let's take it here. All right, the first card we get is Spa Days, Fun Days. This person is going to be so happy to do things with you. And it's things that not many men like to do. So they are only too happy to go to the spa with you. They'll probably be even happy to go shopping with you. This man likes to do activities that you enjoy with you. Okay, then I've got Two to Tango. So this card is you're going to dance really well together. You're going to have your own unique style, your own unique rhythm. Even if you're not a brilliant dancer, don't get put off about this, this exotic move. You're going to find your simple, sweet little technique that when you do dance, like people look because you look so sweet and so connected together. Okay, they like to spend time at home, just chatting on the sofa, doing things together. They're very, very interested in you and your day and what happens with you. They're very happy just to chill at home on the couch. Okay, we've got comfortable silence. Very happy just spending time together, reading books, maybe being on your laptops, doing your own thing, but just being together in a comfortable silence. It's very, very easy and things flow very well with this person. Coffee for two. They love to go out for coffee. So they obviously, I think they love their coffee. And for them, just to go out to have a coffee, hold hands, have a good laugh together, watch the passers by. They really enjoy like the small things as well. And this person is going to be your number one supporter. They're going to have your back. They're going to be your cheerleader. If you want to start something new, they're going to say, yes, you can do it. I believe in you. They have such unbelievable faith and believe in you. And they're going to encourage you to pursue your dreams. They're going to encourage you to get out of your comfort zone because they're so well established and so they have this maturity about them. They're really going to want you to try new things, get out, and you're going to have their support, which is so nice because let's be honest, it's always good for us to get out of our comfort zone and try new things. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to look at their personality, just so that we can get a little bit more about them. Okay. They're going to be completely smitten with you. So if you can see his eyes, he's completely gaga. So they're completely taken with you. That's a great way to start a relationship, is to have somebody you really like smitten with you and really crazy about you. Okay, they can have the tendency to be moody. I think perhaps because they work in such a high-powered job and probably they have staff and a company and people working for them, they probably come home and might need time just to unwind before they can, be there for you. So just be aware of that, because I think when we're aware of what our partner needs and we give it to them, we're going to get the best out of them. So because of all the other traits, I would definitely say that's what that moody is all about. Let's see what else we can get. Okay. Amorous. They are very very physically attracted to you, and they are probably going to be very affectionate in terms of like holding your hands when you go out, holding you around, you know, that kind of thing. They might just like stroke your hair when they're talking to you. They like to touch you. They like to touch you. So I think this is not only just, you know, physical in the bedroom, but they because they're smitten with you, they probably really just, you know, stroke your face. There's a lot of touching that is just also gentle touching, you know, not only, you know, physical in the bedroom touching. They're very smart. So we got that also from the King of Swords. They're they're super smart. So I think that's, you know, also intellectual smartness, and I think emotional smartness as well, because we have the King of Cups. They are romantic. So please expect the flowers, the chocolates, the surprise gifts, the surprise spa day. Let's go dancing. You know, they like to really make you feel special and loved, which brings a great element. And they have the serious side to them. So when I get the serious, we had that the King of Swords. They can also be serious. They're not afraid to address the serious subjects. They're happy to discuss things with you. They don't like shirk around anything serious. So if something serious comes up, they're more than willing to discuss it. And now I just want to pull 2 oracle cards to see what further messages we have. The first message is from the Romance Angels. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy for all. I think this is going to be such a secure relationship. I think there is no reason in this relationship for you to feel insecure, threatened, because this man is really mature and secure. I think he's going to make you feel safe. And when you're safe, you really are able to love, you know, comfortably without holding back in fear of getting hurt. This is going to be it's going to be a safe haven relationship, the relationship coming in. And then the animal spirit, sorry, that's coming in for you in this relationship, for both of you, is the lizard spirit. Dream the world into being, which is so lovely, because you actually dreaming. This is both of you have had this dream of each other, and now you're actually dreaming it into being. So that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and please take care of yourselves. Welcome, group number 3. We're going to start off with the tarot, just to get a bird's eye view about the soulmate coming in terms of everything, not only just his looks. And then we're going to zone in on each area step by step to get real detail in terms of this soulmate coming in for you. So the first thing I can tell you about this person is that they're coming out of a very, very, really hard time. But the good news is that the good news is that they probably are out of it by the time you meet them. But there's something that has happened in their past that was really devastating for them. Very, very, they probably suffered an immense loss in their past that was exceptionally devastating for them. And they probably won't reveal this to you immediately. Once they feel they can trust you, once they feel that you have their best interest at heart, they're going to share this with you, because it was something that really affected them totally. I think, you know, they have probably healed from this. But, you know, when we experience something very traumatic or a great loss, you know, we carry this with us, and it changes us in a way. And this doesn't mean that they're changed in a bad way. It probably just actually makes them more rounded in terms of their emotional vulnerability. You know, when you go through something so sad and hard and extreme, you see the world differently, and it changes everything you do. So it gives them an element of depth that'll probably be new to you. They have this, they're not just airy fairy, Harry casual, in for a good time. They have this, they might come across that, like, because we have the Knight of Wands, they might come across like that when you first meet them, but don't be fooled. This person is a really deep person. They think deeply, they feel deeply, they don't make casual decisions. I think their looks can be quite deceiving in terms of, they're probably quite young, dynamic, good looking, laugh, joke, but they have this real depth to them. And they will share this with you. They will share with you, but it's going to take time. For them, it's really a matter of trust, and getting to know somebody and trust somebody before they're going to open up about this period of deep pain that they went through. They are looking for somebody, so they are ready for love. They know they're ready for love, and they're serious. They want something that has substance, has meaning, has potential. There's no fooling around here, so don't be deceived, because they're going to look one way. I think they're dynamic, good looking. They speak well. They laugh. They're funny, but they have this really serious element to them. In terms of when you're going to meet them, I think this person is going to come in for you in either 9 weeks or 9 months. And I think in where you're going to meet them, I think there is a chance that you are going to meet this person in some kind of a, I think it's like a, let me put this in the right way. It could be like an online group or an online seminar, an online conference, somewhere where people gather for a purpose to do something. So maybe he is holding something. Maybe he's an entrepreneur and he's giving courses. There's something online here in terms of how you're going to meet. It also could be online dating. It's something, it could be somebody introduces you, maybe Facebook, there's some kind of online community the way that you guys, that you're going to meet this person. So what I want to start off with is just to get a deeper look at what they might physically look like. Let's have a deeper look at that. We're just going to pull a few of these oracle cards. These are just obviously, fun cards in terms of looks. It's really the essence of the person that I think is most important. So this physical appearance, please remember, it's not cast in stone. It's just to give you an idea. Okay, so they're going to probably have blue eyes, dark hair. So they're going to have they might have like black hair or very dark brown hair. I think they're going to be quite tall, perhaps taller than you, and taller than you, leaning on the tall side. So they definitely will be taller than you. Okay, they also could be a little bit shorter than you. So they could be your height, a little bit taller or a little bit shorter. And then we've got green eyes. So in terms of their eyes, they could be blue-green. So, you have a lot of those people, depending on what color, what they're wearing, their eyes are more blue or more green. So there's something very special about their eyes. And now we're going to have a look to see what their love language is. How are they going to be in this relationship with you? Okay, so I think what you are both going to have the same outlook. You are very connected in terms of how you view the world, in your beliefs, your ideas, your concepts, your intellectual language, your spiritual language. You really connect and for this person, it's important. It's very important that you connect on a deeper level. So your conversations are deep. You probably discuss like really meaningful subjects, like literally the meaning of life, and what's it all about, and why do we have to go through what we go through. And there's like your conversations are deep, and he's smart, and you meet him on this level beautifully. You feed each other on a spiritual and intellectual level. He's going to be your number one supporter. So in whatever you choose to do, he's going to support you. He wants you to grow and experience and expand and get out of your comfort zone and develop yourself. He's going to be always encouraging you and always having your back. It's great to have that in a partnership. Okay, you're going to be very, very comfortable with this person. Very, very comfortable. You're going to be more than happy just to, either stay at home, read your books, go out to the park, read your books, or not even read your books. Just be together. And because you're so connected, it's not necessary to have this ongoing conversation all the time. Right, let's see what else we can get. Okay, they're also going to love doing things together. This person is going to suggest, let's do salsa classes or cooking classes, or let's take up kayaking. They're going to suggest that you do something that is just for the two of you, that you basically do on a weekly basis or on the weekends, or something that you have that is your thing. They like that kind of thing, which is great because it's quality time together and you're doing something that you enjoy. Okay, they love doing small, simple things together. For them, there's a lot of meaning in the simple things in life. Just going out, getting an ice cream, getting a milkshake, enjoying it, holding hands, having a nice conversation. They think there's something extremely valuable in the small things in life. Okay, so we've got confirmation of that. They really enjoy just going out, sitting on the sidewalk, having coffee, having a milkshake, having a laugh together, holding hands, watching the passerbys. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of intimacy here. There's a lot of intimacy. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a look at their love language. We're going to have a deeper look at their love language. Okay, so let's see. Oh, sorry, not their love language, their personality. We're going to have a look now and see more about their actual personality. Okay, so that's my favorite card. You must know, because if you have a compassionate, kind person in a relationship, in your soulmate, it's always going to be okay, because relationships go up and down. There'll be good times, there'll be bad times. But if your person, your partner, has got this grounded element of being kind and compassionate, everything is always going to be okay. They're going to be quite shy. I think initially when you first meet them, they're probably going to be quite shy. We saw that they probably, with the moon card, they're probably not going to open up immediately. They're going to see, if they can trust you. And once they trust you, I think the shyness will fall away. They're very romantic. They're very, very romantic. They love the small things in life. They've got your best interest at heart. Expect chocolates, surprise gifts, romantic dinners. You can expect this from this person. They're very generous. This is also, to me, these are the two most important things in a relationship. If your partner is compassionate and generous, you have a fantastic foundation in terms of building something with somebody. These are huge attributes. Okay, they're also quite shocked that you like them. So they're like, I can't believe this person really likes me, which is a nice element. It's sometimes when somebody is like so surprised that you like them, it gives you a nice boost So I think that is really, really a sweet element, you know. I think maybe that also connected with the shyness. Like, wow, they like me. And they're smitten with you. So I think it gives us such confidence when we know our partner is has this smitten quality, to, you know, that they really adore us. He's they compassionate, they generous, and they smitten. They're like, oh, they've got these, like, you know, they call this my, you know, my googly eyes. They like look at you and they're like, oh, I can't, you know, they're shocked that you like them. They're like, I can't believe they love me. Okay, so what I want to do is just take 2 oracle cards to see the final messages. The first one is from the Romance Angels. So this relationship has a past life feel to it. There's something familiar about this person, and there's something familiar about you to them. So there is definitely, you have probably been through past lives before together. There's going to have this, you know, you're going to fit in and connect and do things very, very quickly. And the animal spirit energy that I want you to that you're both going to embody is you see clearly now. I think when you meet this person, it's like, this is how it's meant to be, and it's going to be the same for them. Oh, so this is how it's meant to be. It's because you're connecting on so many levels, on the spiritual, the emotional, the physical. There's so much compassion, there's so much generosity, and there's so much love. So it looks like a wonderful, wonderful relationship that is coming in for you. That's all I have for you. Please take care of yourselves. Welcome, group number 4, to what does your soulmate look like? We're going to start off with the tarot to get a bird's eye view about this person, and basically who they are, where have they been, how they're coming in, and what they look like, and when you can expect to meet them. So first, I can see that this person is going to come in like a knight in shining armor, with a really quite straightforward about what they want in terms of a relationship with you. I think there's going to be instant attraction here. There's definitely going to be instant attraction, and things are going to happen quite quickly initially. When you first meet them, things are going to take off quite quickly, and it's going to give you it's going to, like, you're going to have that, like, swept off your feet feeling. You're definitely going to feel a little bit swept off your feet, but this person that is coming in for you, I want you to know that they it might seem sudden for you, but for them, they have been contemplating this for a long time. They have been contemplating approaching you and starting something with you for quite some time. It's not like a rash decision on their part. There has been thought about it. They have experienced, I feel, quite a serious heartbreak in the recent past, in the past few months, and this heartbreak really shook them up, and it took them quite a long time to get over it. But I can tell you, if they're not 100% over it, they are like 95% over this hurt. But it also gave them a vision of the future that they wanted. What happened in the past gave them an idea of what they really don't want and what they really do want, and they've chosen you as what they really do want. They have a very clear idea of what they want. They probably even are going to propose moving away from where you are at the moment, together with them. They've got like a vision that they have, and this vision is with you. In terms of when you're going to meet them, I'm going to say you're probably going to meet them within, let's have a look here. We've got 8 and 2. I would say within 8 to 10 weeks or 8 to 10 months, you're going to meet this person. Yep, you're going to meet them, and I think you will probably meet this person online. This is going to be an online meeting. It could be anything online. It could be work. It could be online dating. This is definitely an online connection, and they're going to, what might feel sudden to you, I want you to know it's not sudden for them. They have been thinking and planning this for a while. And if you're feeling swept off your feet, I think it's okay. It's fine. But because I think this person is quite solid in their intention. So what I want to have a look at now is just to get as the Enlightened Pathways Oracle cards, just to get a little bit of fun idea in terms of their physical appearance. I do think they're quite, they're probably the same age as you, perhaps just a little bit older, maybe like 3 or 4 years older than you. But I don't think there's a huge age difference between you. Although they do have this element of wisdom about them. Like they have like this like youthful side to them, and then they have this very like serious side to them as well. That like views the world like, you know, somebody who's like been there, done that. And I think they feel that they because of this hurt, it's changed their perspective in a lot of ways. Okay, so this person has probably got brown eyes, or hazel brown eyes on that line. If they're a man, they probably have a facial hair, so it could be like a full beard, mustache, or probably just they could have just that growth look, that like rugged look. Okay, they could have blue eyes as well, so they could have either these like beautiful deep brown eyes or blue eyes. The looks and appearance for me are just possibilities. The rest of the things that we look at are, I think more substantial. For me, looks are just, a fun thing to look at. Okay, so they could be a little bit shorter than you or the same height as you. Let's just give that straight here. Goodness me. Okay. Okay, they could have auburn hair. So auburn hair could be light brown to a little bit of this like reddish tinge to it. And one more card on the physical appearance. Okay, so whether their eyes are blue or brown, they're very, very intense. They're very intense eyes. So when you look into their eyes, you feel like you're looking into the whole world. It's like they have this intensity to them, this deep, deep intensity to them. Okay, so what we're going to look at now is we're going to have a look at their love language. So this is what you can expect from them and their behavior in terms of how they will express their love in the relationship with you. Okay, let's see what we've got. Okay, so this person is going to really enjoy doing things together. So it could be a dance class, salsa class, cooking classes, doing cycling, sport, anything that you can do together, maybe on a weekly basis or you do on a monthly basis. Anything you can do together, that's quality time the two of you, they like to do. The two of you are going to dance very well together. You're going to have your own special moves. So maybe you learn it from your salsa class or your tango class or whatever you do. And you kind of you have this your own special technique and rhythm. So when you do go dancing, even if you don't mean to, you're going to have a lot of people looking at you saying, look how nice they are together. Okay. So I think in the beginning of the relation and at the beginning of the relationship and continuing on, I think there's going to be a lot of love texts and perhaps something even naughtier going back and forward. I think this is going to become a part of your relationship and the way you express your love for one another. All right, you have the same outlook. This is really also really nice because you are not only just connecting on a physical level, you really connect on an emotional and a spiritual level. You have this, you view the world in the same way. You have a lot of meaningful conversations. You discuss things that are deeper than just like, hi sweetie, what do you want to eat today? You know, you like to go deep and discuss things that are important to both of you. So this is great because if you have this in a relationship, it adds to a very solid foundation. Okay, they're going to love to do things with you. The things that you love, if I've got spa days, fun days here, the things that you love to do, so whether it's going to having spa days, going shopping, just walking up and down the streets and, you know, window shopping, they're more than happy to do that with you. They love to do things with you that you love to do. Right, so let's see one more card on their love language. Okay, this person is very serious about you. Very serious about you. They feel that you guys have the potential to go all the way, to really have a committed relationship and end up together long term. So now what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at elements of their personality. Let's see what we can get about their personality. Okay, I think when they first meet you, perhaps because they're coming also, you know, just out of this hurtful period, they might be a little bit insecure. So I think if you can just be a little bit patient with them, they might have this remnants of this hurt. And like I said, I think it's almost, they either over it or they almost over it. So just have a little bit of patience, and as soon as they feel secure, I think this relationship will absolutely blossom. Okay, they can be moody. They can be moody. This moodiness could also be related just getting over this. So be patient, because I don't think it's anything to that's going to affect the relationship in any way. I think there might just be sometimes, as like, the good news is really, like I know I've said this 3 times now, but they are coming out of it. But there might be moments where you catch them just a little bit quieter, a little bit, you know, like deep in thought. Just know that they probably just need a little bit more time just to get rid of this insecure feeling of this past hurt. They're going to be very smitten with you. They're going to be really taken with you. I think they're going to be so surprised initially. So this insecurity could also, you know, be like, I can't believe I found somebody so amazing. And so just give them time, because I think in the beginning, this insecurity is either relating to this past hurt they're almost over, or it's like, oh my gosh, how did I find such an amazing person? You know, they're completely smitten. They're actually very positive. They're very positive and very upbeat. They're fun to be around. They're always up for a good laugh. They'll probably make you laugh a lot. They're very romantic. They like to do romantic things together, so we can see that here a lot. They will surprise you with little gifts, flowers. They really want you to feel special and feel loved. And our last card is, right next to smitten. They shocked you like them. I think they cannot believe their luck that they found somebody like you. They cannot believe their luck. And they probably have moments where they're like, I can't believe this person really loves me. So I think it's kind of nice. It's really good for you to have somebody who is so smitten and loves you so much. So I'm going to take 2 more oracle cards for your final messages. Okay, so the first one is passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. There is going to be a lot of passion here and you have that, so you not only have this like strong physical great relationship, but you've got this the emotional and spiritual connection as well. So you are really connecting on all levels. So your heart is really going, and allow your heart to sing with joy and love. And the animal spirit that this relationship is going to have for both of you is the grasshopper spirit, which is take a leap of faith. And I probably this is just like, it looks so good, it feels so good, just go with it and see where it ends up. And there is big possibility that this relationship can go all the way. So that is all I have for you. I wish you all the very best, and please take care of yourselves.